In the last video, we discussed about the introduction of pair of linear equations in two variable. In this video, let us discuss with the exercise 3.1. Question number 1. From the pair of the linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions graphically. So by using the equations, we have to solve the problem by graphical method. First question. 10 students of class 10th took a part in mathematics quiz. If the number of the girls is 4 more than the number of the boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. Second question. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost rupees 50, whereas 7 pencil and 5 pens together cost rupees 46. Find the cost of the 1 pencil and that of 1 pen. So this type of questions are asked in your examinations. So solve this problem and practice it once again. Solution. So in the first condition, you can see here 10 students of the class 10th are participating in mathematics quiz, and also they said number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, and we have to find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. So I can write total number of boys and girls as x plus y is equal to 10, and it is given here number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. Mathematically we can write y is equal to x plus 4. Then we can write also minus x plus y is equal to 4. By algebraical representation where x and y are the number of boys and girls respectively, we can take this one, that is x plus y is equal to 10 as equation 1. Second one, minus x plus y is equal to 4 as second equation. Therefore, the algebraic representations for equation 1 can be written as x plus y is equal to 10, y is equal to 10 minus x. And they have told to solve this in the form of graphical. Before that, algebraic representation for 2 can be written as, so this is the graphical way. So here I can write minus x plus y is equal to 4, y is equal to x plus 4. Now in this equation, if you substitute the value 2 here, 10 minus 2 is 8. Again, if you substitute x as 7, you will get 3 here. Same thing do here. Take x as 1, you will get 1 plus 4, 5 here. If you take x as 4, you will get as 8. Now by using these two different values of the different graphs, I can plot here. That is 2, 8. So 2, 8 is here, this point. Then 7, 3, here it is. So this is the blue line, you can see this is the graphical representation of the first equation. Then in the second case, you can see 1, 5, then 4, 8. If you draw this graph, it is a coinciding graph. So the middle point, you can see that is 3, 7 is the final answer for the question number 1. Let us continue with the second question. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, or you can write it as is equal to C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of a linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincide. Here the three equations are given by using the formula A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by 2. Based on the values, I can tell whether it is intersecting, coinciding or parallel. As I told you in the introduction video, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by 2 means it is intersecting line. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, then it is a coinciding line. If the condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, it is a parallel line. So based on these three conditions, I can identify whether these three solutions are parallel, coincide or intersecting line. Here the problem is very simple. Just you have to identify A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. If it is having the conditions of these three things, I can identify whether it is a intersecting, parallel or coinciding. First solution let us solve here. That is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. Here A1 is 5, A2 is 7. B1 is minus 4, B2 is plus 6. C1 is 8, C2 is minus 9. by taking equation 1 and 2, means a1 by a2 is equal to 5 by 7, b1 by b2 is equal to minus 4 by 6. You can cancel it as 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, so minus 2 by 3. From 1 and 2, I can say here a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. What I said you already, this is the intersecting line. So therefore, the first answer is intersecting lines at the point. Second one, 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Here a1 is 9, a2 is 18, b1 is 3, b2 is 6, c1 is 12, c2 is equal to 24. Again, by using the formula, here you can see a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is 1 by 2. By using equation 1, 2 and 3, I can see that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2 is equal to 1 by 2. So all the answers are equal. So I can tell it is a coinciding line. Third one, 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. Again, here a1 by a2 is equal to 3, b1 by b2 is equal to 3, c1 by c2 is equal to 10 by 9. Here I can say by equation 1, 2 and 3, here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but it is not equal to c1 by c2. So therefore, they are parallel lines. So I hope it is clear to you. Third question. On the comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, find out whether the following pair of the linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Here there are 5 questions are given. 3x plus 2, y is equal to 5, 2x minus 3y is equal to 7, 2x minus 3y is equal to 8, 4x minus 6y is equal to 9, 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7, 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. Question number 4, 5x minus 3y is equal to 11, minus 10x plus 6y is equal to minus 22. Question number 5, 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8, 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Here I have to identify whether the equations are consistent or inconsistent. So here first question, what is given here? That is no. Question number 1, 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0. 2x minus 3y is minus 7 is equal to 0. Here it is given as 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. I can shift 7 from RHS to LHS. So I can write 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Here by using the formula, a1 by a2 is 3 by 2, b1 by b2 is 2 by minus 3, c1 by c2 is minus 5 by minus 7 is equal to 5 by 7. I can cancel this minus. So from the above equation I can write a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So therefore lines are intersecting and have one solution. Then the pair of the equations are consistent. Next question, 2x minus 3y is equal to 8, 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. Here a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is equal to 8 by 9. Here I can write by this 3 equation, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and it is not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore I can write lines are parallel and have no solution. Hence the pair of equations are inconsistent. Third question and fourth question is similar to each other. Means again we have to use the same formula. a1 by a2 is 1 by 6, b1 by b2 is 1 by minus 6, c1 by c2 is 1 by 2. Here I can write a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Means it is a consistence which has no solution. That's why. In fourth one, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. They are also consistent. So next question, 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Here a1 is given as 4 by 3, a2 is given as 2. So 4 by 3, this if the 2 will go to the numerator, it becomes 1 by 2. So 2 1s are 2 2s, I can cancel. So you will get 2 by 3 as a1 by a2. b1 by b2, here you can see 2 by 3. c1 by c2 is minus 8 divided by minus 12. This 8 and 12 will go to the LHS side, it becomes minus. So if you cancel, you get 2 by 3. You can see here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the lines are coincident and have infinitely many solutions. Hence, they are consistent. So this is regarding question number 3. Let us continue with the question number 4. Which of the following pairs of the linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. If the answer is consistent, then we have to draw the graph here. x plus y is equal to 5, 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. That's the first question. Second one, it's given as x minus y is equal to 8, 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. Third one, 2x plus 5 minus 6 is equal to 0, 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Fourth question, 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0, 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. So let us solve the fourth main problem. It is given that already in the question, if the answer is consistent, we have to solve graphically. First one, let us solve. X plus y is minus 5 is equal to 0, 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. By using formula, a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is 1 by 2. I can say a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Means it is a consistency. In the question, it is already said that if it is consistent, we have to draw the graph here. So I have to draw the graph, means I have to take the values here. So x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. I can write y is equal to minus x plus 5, or I can write y is equal to 5 minus x. If I substitute the value of 1 here, then you will get 4. If I substitute 2, you will get 3. And the second condition, x and y is equal to 5 minus x. 3, if I take 3, 5 minus 3 is 2. If I take 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. Then draw the graph. So 1, 4 is here. Then 2, 3 is here. Again, for this one, 3, 2 and 4, 1 will get the straight line. All the points on the coincident lines are a solution for this given pair of the equation. So this is regarding the first problem of the fourth main. The second one, it is similar to that, so take it as homework. So follow the same method. So take as homework and don't forget to comment in the below. So this is regarding question number 2. Question number 3, 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Again, you will get here a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, means you are having one solution, means it is a consistent. So by using the graph, you can see here two graphs are intersecting here. So this is the x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2 are the solutions of the given pair of the linear equation. So this is regarding question number 3. Let us discuss the last question of fourth main. Let us solve this. So here 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0 is given. Again, by using a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is equal to 2 by 5. Here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2 because its values are different. By using graph, you can see here 1, 0, 3, 2, 4, 2.8, 3, 1.8. So here the lines are like this. You can see this is the graph. So this is regarding fourth main problems. So all the three conditions which I have discussed in the introduction video, please go and watch. It will be helpful. Otherwise, you will not understand what I am teaching here. So better to watch the first video. In that I already explained about the introduction part of the video. So do watch the introduction video. So it is already given. So do watch the introduction video. In that I have explained all the three different conditions of the pair of the linear equation. When it is coincide, when it is intersecting, all things I have explained. Let us continue with the fifth main problem. Half the perimeter of the rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than this width is 36 meter. Find the dimensions of the garden. Here x is equal to y plus 4 because the length of the garden can be taken as x and breadth of the garden can be taken as y. I can write the equation as x is equal to y plus 4. So I can write this equation as x minus y is equal to 4 and y is equal to x minus 4. So take this as the equation. Then substitute the value. If you take 8, so 8 minus 4 is nothing but 4. 16 minus 4 is nothing but 12. Then half perimeter of the rectangle means I can write it as x plus y is equal to 36, y is equal to 36 minus x. It is already given here. The value of the more than 4 meter more than its width means we have to take like this. So if you take x is equal to 16, you will get the value of y as 20. If you take x as 26, you will get the y as 10. So by using these 4 different points, I can plot. So first let us plot this first point. That is, you can see here x is 8. So 8, 4. Here I have taken the axis you should mention here, students. So the length x is equal to 20 meter and breadth I have taken y is equal to 16 meters. So I took 1 unit is equal to 5 centimeter here. You can take 2 also. So better to take like this, it is will be very easy to classify. So here I have taken the third line here, that is 8 comma 4 here, then 16 comma 12. So this is the red line, you can see student, this is the graph for first equation. Okay, then second one you can see here 16 comma 20 and 26 comma 10. So if you see here, this graph is coinciding at the point here, so you can get one point, that is 20 comma 16. So 20 comma 16 is nothing but it is the coinciding point. So this is the final answer here. So this is regarding the question number 5. It is a very simple problem, just you have to write the equation, then plot the graph by using the two equations, substituting the values. Okay, so this is regarding question number 5. Let us continue with the question number 6. So question number 6, what is given here? Give the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another linear equation in two variables such that geometrical representation of the pair is formed as intersecting line, parallel line and coincident line. We have to use this equation as the intersecting line, parallel line and coinciding line. So here you know that already a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, means it is a intersecting line. So I can take a1 as 2, b1 as 3, then I can say a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 3, b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 2. Then I can say 2 by 3 is not equal to 3 by 2. This is the case of the intersecting line. Second, I have to use for the parallel line. So if what is parallel line, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Here I can take a1 as 2, b1 as 3, c1 as minus 8, a2 as 4, b2 as 6, c2 as 9. To satisfy the condition of the parallel line, I can write a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2 and c1 by c2 is minus 8 by 9. It means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the linear equation is 4x plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 0. The third condition is coinciding lines. So here you can see the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. All the three equations of the three values should be equal here. So I have taken 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So a is 1 is 2, b1 is 3, c1 is minus 8, a2 is 4, b2 is 6, c2 is minus 16. By using to satisfy this condition of the parallel line, a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is equal to 1 by 2. So from above the condition, I can write a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, the linear equation is 4x plus 6y minus 16 is equal to 0. So this is regarding question number 6. So I have explained how we can say or how we can satisfy the equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 as intersecting line, parallel line and coincident line. So intersecting line, coinciding line and parallel line. So these three conditions I have proved in the question number 6. Now let us discuss the last problem of this exercise, that is question number 7. Draw the graphs of the equation x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines, the x-axis and the shade of the triangular region. So here the equations are already given, that is x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and y is equal to x plus 1. I can write it as y is equal to x plus 1, and the second one given as 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. By interchanging, I can take another equation as 2y is equal to 12 minus 3x, or I can write y is equal to 12 minus 3x divided by 2. Again, as I told you in the last problems, take x is equal to 0, you will get y is equal to 0 plus 1 is 1. If you take x is equal to 1, you will get y is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. And in the second condition, you can see here in the second case, if I take x is equal to 0, 12 minus 3 into 0 by 2 means you will get 6 here. If I take 2 here, so 3 into 2 is 6. 12 minus 6 is 6 divided by 2 means you will get 3 here. Again, whatever you plotted here, whatever you got the points, just plot here. So first condition 0, 1 means here it will come. Then 1, 2 means it is here. Draw the line for the first equation. Then in the second case, that is 0, 6. 0, 6 and 2,8. 0,1 and 0,6 and 2,8. So 2,8 means, so you'll get another equation here. So if you join, you'll get a triangular space here, right? So you can say from the graph, vertices are -1, 0, then 4, 0, and another one is 2, 3. So this is regarding the question number 7. So in the next video, let us discuss the next exercise, that is 3.2. If you not watched the introduction part, check out the playlist.